What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You brothers know, a lot of brothers do not like Gail King, all right? Gail King is seen as a hater of black men. This is not maybe what she really is, but a lot of brothers do not trust or care for Gail King in the same way that they do not care for Ebony K. Williams. And she's a staunch, I would say, feminist, very successful. I believe Gail King is worth $72 million. But this is going to be a lesson for those ladies out there who are, I would say, largely professional, getting the bag, very financially successful. And let me just tell you this, I think that it's great that black women have all the money that they're earned, that they're worth. I am not a person who looks down on women that make a lot of money. I think that's excellent and that is great. Unfortunately, when you're a man and you make a lot of money, it is seen as a great trait. When you're a woman and you have a lot of money, well, then the only thing that you can do is to go up to get a man that has more than you. And the one thing that really hurts women, and of course we all know this, their money doesn't matter to a guy who is really rich. Now let me just say this. Let me clarify what I'm about to say. A man would always want a woman with a certain level of education, certain level of drive. But if I'm worth $100 million, you having $67 million, that don't really matter to me. I'm gonna need you to do other things. And it's probably not gonna be dependent on how fine you are, although it does help. It's gonna be personality balances. How much do you listen to me? How feminine are you? How good of a partner are you? How considerate are you, right? And the reality is that the mindset that it takes a woman to get all that money, like working real hard, taking on masculine perspectives, when then you get with a man that has more than you, it's hard for them to turn that off, okay? So what happens is they turn off all the guys that, that they would want for whatever reason. And so you see a lot of ladies ending up with guys who have no money, even in their young years. Look at Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer is exceptionally talented, extremely beautiful, and let me also say beautiful, okay? She's beautiful and beautiful. Want to know what? At 30 years old, Keke Palmer cannot get anybody on her level. She's dealing with a guy who's a damn IG fitness model. All right, let's get back to Gail King. She went on to the Pivot podcast and opened up about her current and past life, right? Why in the hell she was on there, I have no idea. But she had a love interest that basically asked her for some money. The brother needed $4,000 to pay a child support bill. Now, of course, being the nice lady that she is, she had no problem in giving it to him. But she said that completely burnt out the flame. She was turned off. So then let us go to a larger question. Why were you dealing with a guy like that in the first place? Why isn't Gail King, okay? Why isn't Gail King dating a guy that's worth $200 million? Like, let's say, well, Kim Kardashian got Kanye. The reality is that Gail King can't swing the bat that high, all right? Let me just tell you this. I don't even feel like, Gail King it's an attractive issue. I don't even want to put it up there as an age issue because there are older ladies out there getting men that have a lot of money. The reality with Gail King, I feel like she's more or less like Tina Knowles. Very strong-willed, doesn't show men that much respect, okay? And the guys that don't have to deal with her, want to know what happens? They don't, all right? A lot of this stuff, the higher you go up, it's not a beauty thing or a booty thing. Yeah, okay, age hurts you, certain kids can hurt you. But again, when you're a woman that make a lot of money, every rich guy ain't the same. Some guys want the experience. Some guys want somebody more close to their age. Some guys might want a woman that's a bit more financially stable. But with Gail King, she's trying to talk about how turned off she is. And instead of talking about the elephant in the room is, why were all the other guys turned off talking to your ass? Okay, let's stop making it his fault. Let's stop making it his fault. What about your goddamn fault? Your fault is the guys that's on your level are running from you. And I'm just so tired of a lot of women in the community. Girl, he was broke. He turned me off. Well, okay, baby. Well, then what about the guys you want? How come you not turning them on? That's the problem. You are turned off by guys you consider to be losers, not financially successful, not doing what you feel like they should be doing. Okay, that is fine and dandy, right? I'll give you that. Those brothers are terrible. Got it. You get no argument from me. Then why don't you, or can you, or why are you not in the vicinity or in the community of men that have a lot to offer and would think that you are a catch? And that's the problem. There is no man on planet Earth, unless he is broker than an Oprah or a Gail King, that I would say feel like, you know what, that's my life partner. I don't think any man even thinks like that. That's no disrespect to Oprah. It certainly isn't no disrespect to Gail King. Again, this is not about what they look like or how old they are. I don't think that's the case here. We're not dealing with any of that. We're dealing with attitude. We're dealing with you turn men off by how you behave. Let me just tell you this. When you're a guy that makes a lot of money and you work hard, when you are in the office and you're dealing with employees, you're dealing with B2B, when you come home and you have a girlfriend or a wife, you gotta put that out the door somehow, because your girlfriend or wife don't care about that when she needs you to be a listener, when she needs you to be you have to take the boss cap off. All right. Men, I believe, can understand how that's, so we go from running stuff to like coming home and, you don't spend no time with me. Take me here. Okay. That's how men do it. Women get some money. They come in bossing everything at the office. When they get there, I'm not saying this all the time, but a lot of those ladies don't know how to take that off. And so when you're dealing with a man that has more than you are the same, you're going to have to, you have to learn how to, he's supposed to bring that out of me. Let me talk about that argument, because women always say it a lot. Who do you think you are, honey? Let me talk to you as an older guy now. What man has to sit around and bring it out of you for what? Do you need to bring out his manhood? What if I was a man and I go on a date with you? The first thing is, I would pay for you, but you need to prove to me that, you got to bring my manhood out of me. What in the f does that mean? So I got to stop being a man. I'll be only a man because you got to do something right now. I'm a man based on the fact that I'm a man and you are a woman. Okay. So if I want to be competitive for you, then I need to show that up front, not judge you based on the last person I was dealing with. That's not being an adult. I hear a lot of ladies talk that bullshit when it comes to men and say like, well, you need to bring that femininity out of me. Well, baby, who do you think you are? All of these ladies out here, this guy is rich, successful. Don't you know he'll just get your ass out of there? Like, you don't think that he's going to move on to someplace else? You don't think that? Did you ever feel that way? I really wish, in my next career, I'm going to be a dating coach for women. I swear to God, this is ridiculous. Ladies got to honestly listen to what they're talking about. Some successful guys want to work hard to bring something out of your ass when, down the street, it's 40 more opportunities, ain't talking like you. What do you think he's going to do? Let me give you this last thing. Let's say, for example, as a lady, you have an opportunity with 50 different brands wanting to pay you $1 million, okay? One of the brands says, you know what, we'll give it to you, but you need to prove to us something like this, right? Now you have 49 other brands that will pay you today. What are you gonna do? You know what, we'll talk to you later. Exactly, right? That's what it's like being a successful man. The opportunities are that many. Spell it, A-L-O-T, a lot, okay? A lot. And once women understand that more, and can take a little bit of accountability like Gail King, why are you there, boo? Because of you. That's why you're dealing with that broke guy. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. The episode of Celebrity Junk. Pretty sure before you just heard the bell, we're out.